BeamNG Drive, with its dynamic gameplay, offers a wide variety of challenges, everything from crash courses to hardcore rock crawling maps. Most missions lock you into a specific vehicle, limiting how far you can push the game's mechanics. But in time trials, you can tune and tweak your car, unlocking highly optimized setups, letting you fine-tune every aspect of your car. Ever wondered how just few adjustments can shave seconds off your run? In this video, we dive into the history of Deforest stage, one of the trickiest time trials, and explore how tuning has evolved to push records to the limit. Strangely enough, this map isn't as wild as you might think. It's got everything you'd expect, from a solid rally course, sharp turns, thick forest, and a whole lot of dirt. It starts out easy enough, but gets progressively harder the further you go, especially if you're driving some high-end rally setup. The first problem? A rough right turn followed by a big straightforward stretch. It's pretty chill, unless you're flying at 200 miles per hour. But the real challenge is the bumps and small hills. Your suspension is going to take a beating. After that, you'll want to slow down, unless you're ready to wreck your car. Once you manage that, there is a tricky right turn. But it shouldn't be too bad, since you're already going slower. A clear section with a few twists and a small hill is up next. It's not too tough, but watch out for the trees. They'll be your worst enemy here. This forest stage is the last big hurdle before the finish. Nail the hard left turn onto the road and it's a straight shot to the world record. Overall, the map is pretty cool, but the real star of this trial is still ahead of us. The car. Over the 5-year history of Deforest stage, players have taken different approaches to tuning, each trying to push the limits of what's possible. Some of the first runners barely touch the system, making slight adjustments to existing in-game setups. But once players realized the true potential of tuning, the setups became more refined, more unique. But before we dive into the incredible runs, there is one interesting quirk about this trial. At some point, players discovered that running the course in reverse was actually faster. So if you notice some of the older runs looking flipped, that's why. Runners chose to switch the start and finish points for that extra edge. Now, with that twist out of the way, let's take a look at the record-breaking runs that pushed this trial to its limits. From the early days of basic setups to the high-speed, highly tuned machines we see today. These are the moments that defined Deforest stage. Finicu, Romanian player, was the first to publish a record. While he handled the course cleanly, his choice of car held him back. Using the I-Series Rally, he couldn't quite hit the high speeds needed to set a top time. Yet, his record of 1 minute and 24 seconds held for 4 months. But then came Mol, who completely changed the game, with a sharper eye for tuning and a better suited vehicle. They were ready to push the limits and raise the bar on Deforest stage. Let's dive into how this runner pulled it off. They have submitted 2 runs. The first one with time of 1 minute and 16 seconds and second one with 1 minute and 13 seconds. The main difference was the car. In first one, Sunburst Rally was used, and even though car is very stable and can easily clear turns, it was still not perfect, especially in the game where fastest time wins. Players decided to test a new setup and improved it quite a bit. In about 4 months, second run from Mol was published, saving 3 seconds and using very different car. FCV Vivace. Turns out, this car was perfect rally beast, and it quickly became a favorite for top runners. So let's get a closer look at this beast. You'll be looking at fully refined setup that the entire community has been perfecting for over 4 years. First off, the weight reduction. This car shed a lot of pounds with one simple goal: speed. Powered by i5 engine with nitrous oxide, it rockets to 100 miles per hour in about 5 seconds and tops out at 150. But that's just the start. The rally suspension is a huge advantage, especially on the map full of small bumps. Everything was manually tweaked, getting it as close to perfect as you can get. Due to larger frame, this car is pretty stable on the turns and usually will perform better on harder maps, especially with large amount of turns. And now that you know why this car is great, let's get back to the runs. Almost every run will be using this same car, with slight differences, although expect outdated variants on the older runs. Araya managed to beat Mole by 2 seconds in about 9 months. This one is beautiful, not the fastest, but being recorded at night with first-person driving. It's just perfect. Clean turns, fast speed, FCV and great visuals brought this driver to top spot with time of 1 minute and 11 seconds. During the following year, record was beaten number of times while using same setup. By Risu Aita, saving 1 second, and then by Kyle K, saving another second. Sadly, his run was lost. And after this, something unique happened. Player 7th choice have gone in reverse and managed to score a nice record of 1 minute and 8 seconds. This kicked off a heated back and forth between 7th choice and Crop 96, with each shaving seconds off the clock, pushing the limits of what was possible on Deforest stage, with final time on the clock of 1 minute and 5.9 seconds. And then Wild Haiku appeared. At first he tried a general setup, FCV and going on normal route. He was using a very unique variant of the car without the spoiler, which led to some problems and lost time, but run still looked strong. Yet only in 10 days 7th choice did strike back, with stunning time of 1 minute and 5 seconds. At this point, Haiku and his ever-growing grinding spirit wanted to make a perfect run, and he was prepared to do so. Haiku knew he needed to pull out all the stops. He decided to try reverse setup, and that was a right call. In the next 4 months he beaten his own records, lowering time to 1 minute and 1 second, saving 4 seconds from the previous runner and making a point. And other runners listened. In just 12 days after his last run, Kimurasa came to the scene. In BeamNG's speedrunning history, this runner holds many records, and even after 1 year of absence, not many of them were beaten. He decided to grab that record from Haiku's hands, and that he did. By using pretty much same setup as Haiku, he managed to do it more cleanly, finishing with time of 1 minute and 0.8 seconds. During next 3 months, Haiku and Kimurasa have gone back and forth, trying to push time down, and it's during this competition that Haiku tried to use a new setup. You see, even though FCV is great overall, it was still not fast enough. Presenting to you the Scintilla, a car you'll never drive in real life. Why? Well, because it's dangerous. And also it's not real. If the FCV Vivace is the king of rally maps, the Scintilla is a glass cannon. It's only usable on a limited number of tracks. With its rear-mounted V10 engine, this lightweight monster hits 100 miles per hour in just 3 seconds and tops out at 240. But there is a big catch. It's so fast that you can practically take off if you're not careful, and good luck controlling it in tight turns. Where this car really shines is on the maps with fewer turns, because when it comes to straight line speed, nothing else comes close. This car helped Haiku break the time barrier of 1 minute with time of 59.2 seconds. This was huge, and you're probably wondering, how low can this time get? Well, keep watching and find out. Yet, only 1 day later, Finnish player managed to score 59.1, lowering time by 0.1. Another day, another record. Haiku managed to drop time below 59 seconds. Now, with a time of 58.999. And during the same day, he was pushed back by none other than Kimurasa, with final time of 58.1. Haiku was baffled by the competition he encountered, and after 11 days and huge amount of restarts, he got this run, time of 57.999. It was great time, but Haiku wanted more. In 10 days, he improved the record 4 times. And after 2 years of tuning and grinding, we arrive at the final run, the one that still stands today. Let's take a look at Haiku's masterpiece. Funny, but Haiku thinks that with cleaner run you can go as low as 55 seconds. So, will anyone manage to beat this record? Only time will tell. But hey, maybe you could be the one. I'll leave the car setups in the description. Give it a try and let me know if you can break the record. Thank you for watching, don't forget to hit a like and subscribe. Hope to see you in the next one.